Hey, am I on? Yes. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for bearing with us with our little technical difficulties. My internet decided that was the moment it was going to kick me off. All right, welcome to Parody and Blues' first online show, the 19th Amendment, 100 Years of Suffrage. So a long time ago, I figured out that 2020 was going to be the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, and I was like, I have to do a show for this. That's so wonderful and important. And then things happened, and it was meant to be a live show in New York City. Obviously, we can't do that. But silver lining, now everybody, anywhere, can log in and see the wonderful, wonderful show that we've put together. So I really am so grateful for all of you for watching our live stream tonight. Just a quick quick note that the artists that are on tonight have worked very, very hard to make these, to make these songs for you, to write this stand-up, to write these monologues, do all this stuff, and also none of us have our normal theater jobs or comedy clubs or anything running right now. So please, if you can, please support the work that we're doing here with a suggested $10 donation. The payment info is scrolling below. And if you're here to see a specific performer, please make sure you note that performer's name in the memo so that they get the credit for that. And we really appreciate you supporting the arts like this. Okay, so without further ado, I want us to get into the show. So I did a lot of research going into this show about the suffrage movement and the 19th Amendment. And I was very struck that it wasn't just voting rights that women have won over the years, that it's a lot of rights that, my great-grandmother and great-great-grandmother couldn't possibly imagine the kind of life that I have now, that I have the right to own property in my name and control my own bank account, have a credit card, I have a college degree, I can get a professional license, I can wear pants, I have access to birth control. I mean, it's not even about not having the technology, but even it was illegal to tell women about the rhythm method at one point. So women have really won a lot of rights and made a lot of strides. And so my opening number reflects that. So let's take a look.
I'm a girl, and by me that's only great. But we didn't always have this independence. U.S. women had an awfully long wait. But eventually we got 19 amendments. I adore being able to buy land and to not have to give my spouse my wages just because I choose to wear a wedding band. Doesn't mean I have to live in the dark ages when I have a brand new degree and I go out into the world. I'm sure Title IX would agree I enjoy being a girl. When men make jokes that are salted and so much sexist crap they hurl, I just face them down like Paul did. I enjoy being a girl. I flip when to college I'm accepted. I drool when my job women promote. I relish my access to contraceptives, but most of all I really love to vote. I'm strictly an activist female, and my future I hope will be in a world with fairness on a grand scale that we'll enjoy. If you're a guy or you're a girl or non-binary.
All right, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really enjoyed making it. That song does not get out of your head. All right, so let's bring out our second performer of the evening, and that is Sheer, all the way from Israel.
I'm muted,
hey,
of course.
Sheer.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
That was amazing. I enjoyed that so much. It was really good. Hi.
Hi. So you're all the way in Israel, Sheer.
Yeah, I'm all the way in Israel. The time now is 2:12 a.m.
Oh, God.
But I'm awake and
That's commitment.
It's okay. I took my nap and now I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Okay, so what's so your first song is "Don't Think You're Gonna Get Our Vote." What's that about?
Right. So basically, we all know that heard recently that Trump is attempting to make peace in the Middle East. But what about making peace among his own people? These things he says about women, I think I have something to say about that.
All right, let's see what Cher has to say about that.
Is to replenish the
Such a nasty
trust fund.
That's why you are harassing her. If he loves your body, that's okay.
She would not be my first choice, that I can tell you.
You say she's not professional. This time we're very skeptical. We've been waiting all 4 years to say, this time we're doing it away. You see, don't think you're gonna get our vote. We all know that you are just a crook. We're sick hearing you say bad things about her face. So if you want to know, you are not going to get our vote.
About you, quote, look at that face. Would anyone vote for that? Can you imagine that, the face of our next president? Please feel free to respond what you think about his persona.
Your language is so shallow.
Must be a pretty picture you drop in.
John and Dennis thought I should be.
We feel it's time for you to go. We cannot hear your words. We had enough, especially now when times get tough.
A lot of people think that goes away in April with the heat, as the heat comes in. Typically, that will go away in April. We're in great shape.
Please don't think you're gonna get our vote. Don't torture us, just let it go. We know you want to stay. Defeat is on its way. For all the things you did, you are definitely not what we need.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
The answer is there has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah.
There is no chance we'll let you win this time. Don't think you're gonna get our vote. We all know that you were just a crook. Absurd things that you said made us raising our flag. So, Trump, if you hate women, don't think you're gonna get our vote.
All right, that was so fun. Oh, we love the
just
hair
watched it
blowing.
again
When I
as
saw
a
it, I was like,
fan.
yes, the hair blowing
I'm like-
is the best.
Yeah, like how do I do it like a pop star? And I'm like, I have an old fat. I'll use it. It was fun.
Instant pop star. It's instant
Exactly.
pop star.
That's what you should
All
do.
right, thank you so much here. Everyone
Thank
loved the
you.
hair.
Thank you so much.
All right. Our next person, thanks for being up at this late. All right, our next person is Angel, a staple of Parody and Blue. She does all my shows.
Hello, everyone.
She's the best.
That was-
Hello.
I'm so excited. That was so fun.
I'm so excited for yours too. So your first number
Yes.
is an open letter.
It is
Tell
about
us
the
about
issue
it.
of police brutality in America. Black people are 3 times more likely to be shot by a policeman, 1.3 times more likely to not be armed, and 99% of the time policemen are not, convicted or anything. So this
Or
is
even charged.
or being charged. So this is about that and about the fact that we need change.
Awesome. All right, let's see it.
An open letter to the dumb, ignorant, violently rampant national embarrassment in our own police department shit. You guys irrational, you claim you're in danger from an unarmed black man, so you decide to play strangler. You liars. You already know what you're doing. Wait up for men on a back. 846 a heart attack. Encourage men to shoot joggers and drive away. You lack a moral compass, and we still waiting for Breonna's justice. Shut her home. The line's behind you. Crossed it again. Oh, you killing citizens again. Aw, takes a stolen. Better start shooting. 2 y'all can't take a drunk man. Let me ask you a question. What gives you the right to use sedatives? They're 2 times more necessary than the boy's weight. Taking chokehold pictures where his body laid. You idiots. Delirious. You forget what your job is. You assholes, you insulted the police. You failing to keep peace when you see black is insidious. It's time for us to end it. 2020's here, and finally we should confirm. Police don't have a right to stop my heart. Black Lives Matter, we shall affirm. We'll get our justice, you racist, ignorant embarrassments.
Wow, that is very powerful.
It was a tough thing to actually record because it's just like it's a lot.
Yeah, but I'm so glad that you made this. Thank you.
Thank
for making
you.
this for us. That's great.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna see more of you later, and we'll be with more of your awesomeness, slightly more lighthearted. But that's good too.
And we're gonna get so many more awesome women. So excited.
Absolutely. All right, we'll see you soon, Angel. And so our next person is Sydney.
Hello!
Hey, Sydney, how are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Okay, so this is the first Avril Lavigne song of the night.
We both felt her inspiration calling to us.
Yes, it is what, mid-90s? Late night? I don't even, yeah. It is 90s time. We're bringing it back. Okay, anything you want to tell us to set up this song?
I mean, I think I say a lot of it in the piece, but I mean, to sum it up, like, I hope we can all acknowledge that feminism is not exclusively for wealthy white women. Let's all please include and remember the other women who are not cis, who are not wealthy, who are not white, which is so many women in the world. So
yeah, that's most
women.
Most.
So yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's see it.
You say that we're messing with biology. Yeah, all because we're calling out your bigotry. Yeah, we're here whether you like it or not. Yeah, can't stop because we love radical thought. You're on your knees begging, please never change.
But honestly, it's time for intersectional outrage. All my life I've been femme, but now here I swim and yell. All I want is equality, and I don't really care about if you're cis or if you're trans or if you're white or by POC. All my life I've been femme, but now here I swim and yell. So, what if you call yourself a feminist? Yeah, your trans exclusion is simply venomous. Yeah, I'd rather vote than sit around and tweet all day. Karens, you're wrong, Gen Z gals are gonna lead the way. You're on your knees, beg and please, never change. But honestly, it's time for intersectional outrage. All my life I've been femme, but now here I swim and yell. All I want is equality, and I don't really care about if you're cis or if you're trans or if you're white or by POC. All my life I've been femme, but now here I swim and yell. You say that we're messing with biology. Hey, I like intersectionality. Say that we're messing with biology. Hey, I like intersectionality. Say that we're messing with biology. Hey, I like intersectionality. Say that we're messing with biology. When I'm messing with you in all my life I've been femme, but now here I swim and yell. All I want is equality, and I don't really care about all my life I've been femme, but now here I swim and yell. All I want is equality, and I don't really care about if you're cis or if you're trans or if you're white or by POC. All my life I've been femme, but now here I swim and yell. See, ladies. See, ladies.
All right, that was so fun. You looked like you were having a lot of fun doing it.
I was having so much fun running around, and thanks to my mom for like filming the stuff that's outside. She's great.
Wonderful. Break out your Barbies too. It's good stuff.
And old dance recital costumes.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, combo dance recital and prom dress.
Quarantine necessity. Making it work. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sydney. Okay. We'll see more Sydney later. And our next person is Gwen. Hey.
Hello.
How are you, Gwen?
I'm good. How are you? Everybody's so fantastic.
I know. Everything's been so great. So with Gwen, we're taking so this is our first original song. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Your first original song, which is so exciting. And we're taking a little turn into the absurd. So why don't you set up the premise for us?
So this is a historical piece that I kind of modeled after Jonathan Swift's Modest Proposal. So it's a farce, but so it's really an anonymous letter written to Katie Stanton suggesting, hey, if the men are going to ridicule our idea of giving us the right to vote, why don't we just kill them and then we can just start from scratch again. But I really don't mean most men any harm. So, like.
Sure. All right, awesome. Let's see it.
Dearest Katie Stanton, I am writing to you anonymously. I was there at the convention in Seneca. Signed my name on the Declaration of Sentiments with pride, and watched it become ridiculed in the papers. And so, if we win and aren't to be listened to, forgive me, it may sound cruel, but I propose we kill the men. Now I know it sounds absurd, but please keep reading my words. How you ask to commit such a task, and I answer, said them all sneak in the nightly drink until one by one they fall, and we'll be rid of them all. They think us dumb, they'll never suspect a thing. Oh, let's kill the men. All men you ask undoubtedly so, and for the women that side with the men, we'll have to work to unbrainwash them, so they can take down their husbands in part. When the last one falls, it'll be our Gloria. Oh, let's kill the men. We'll take our sons and teach them that women are property of the people, and all people are to be treated equal regardless of gender, class, or race, because we the people meant everyone, not white men with big ego. Our body parts may be different, but that doesn't mean our brains aren't. Our daughters will grow up believing they are capable of more than we are, but only if we do this one thing. Unkindly it is, but it will bring the change we need. So let's kill the men. Signed, a woman who wants to see America great.
All right. Thanks. So just to reiterate, we're not really advocating the death of men.
Don't kill anybody. Don't want that.
No, it's just fun to think about sometimes.
It's just, you know.
All right, thanks, Gwen. We're going to see another number from Gwen later. All right, and then next up we have Julie.
Hi.
Hey. How's it going, Julie?
Good. I'm doing all right, thanks.
All right. So your first number up, we have why is her name leaving me? Blonde wig. Lady Gaga.
Yep. So
wonder why did I think of the blonde wig? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Anything to say to set up this song for us?
Yeah. So I think a lot of us feel that it's about time we had a female president. I mean, we've waited long enough. And I mean, who better to express female empowerment and uniqueness than Lady Gaga? I mean, there's no one else. So we'll leave it at that.
All right, let's see what you got.
Since 1776, the boys have been in charge of America. But now, it's our turn. Time for the ladies to step up and rule and lead, because we're ready, we're strong, we're born to slay. Slay. My mama told me when I was young, women ought to be in charge. She told me that we're just as smart as men. Our influence is quite large. There's nothing they can do we can't do too, she said, 'cause we are a great set. The boys have been in charge 200 years, so it's sure as hell is our turn next. We're strong and we're better than just good looks in a sweater. We are fierce by nature, we are born to slay. We have such fine hearts and such great smarts. We are so sympathetic, we are born to slay. Oh, they can't get in our way. We ladies are born to slay. We ladies were born to slay. No, they can't get in our way.
We ladies were born to slay. We ladies were born to slay. Don't let them win, it is our turn. Don't let them win, it is our turn. Don't let them win, it is our turn. Don't let. For all these years we have worked so hard, doing jobs men wouldn't do. They want us to be helpless housewives, but that time is now quite through. We can do anything they can do. Maybe we could do it better. So let us now take our fair chance to lead. Are they scared that we may be a threat? We're strong and we're better than just good looks in a sweater. We are fierce by nature, we are born to slay. We have such kind hearts and such great smarts. We are so sympathetic, we are born to slay. No, they can't get in our way. We ladies were born to slay. We ladies were born to slay. Oh, they can't get in our way. We ladies were born to slay. We ladies were born to slay. We've been on the sidelines for too long, girls. Our turn to step up. Don't let them win, it is our turn. The male species does need to learn that we are just as good as them, can lead as well as the men. They put us down all this time, so now it's our turn to shine. 'Cause ladies, we were born to slay. We have so much for this world, we are so great, all us girls. We are sympathetic, we are born to slay. We have such great brains that we got by our own gain. We are fierce by nature, we are born to slay. We're strong and we're better than just good looks in a sweater. We are fierce by nature, we are born to slay. We have such kind hearts and such great smarts. We are so sympathetic, we are born to slay. Oh, they can't get in our way. We ladies were born to slay. We ladies were born to slay. No, they can't get in our way. We ladies were born to slay. We ladies were born to slay. Don't let them win, it is our turn. Don't let them win, it is our turn. We ladies were born to slay. Don't let them win, it is our turn. Don't let them win, it is our turn. We ladies were born to slay. Same DNA, but born to slay. Same DNA, but born to slay. Same DNA, born to slay. To slay.
I just love that ending.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. Hint of Film says, do Shallow next.
Yes, I appreciate that for the next one. I have to do a meat dress next time. I couldn't quite get that going in the pandemic, but you know, Gaga's got more out there.
Well, that was great. All right, well, we'll see more of Julie later, but thank you, Julie. All right, so next up, we have our first and only monologue of the night. We have Nessa.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, how are you? You look very comfortable, Nessa.
I try to be.
I love your dress.
Sort of appropriate for my monologue.
Okay, yeah. Well, go ahead and if you want to. I mean, so if you want to, I'll tell you what. I'll step out and you can introduce your monologue and go into it. And
Well, before you do that,
before I do, okay.
See me okay? Am I a little dark?
You're a little shadowed with the light behind you.
Okay, let's see if I can move a little bit.
Okay. Wonderful.
Oh, on live can this happen?
Live. This is live. Didn't everyone miss live? I miss live. I miss live everything. It's no fun when it's just clearly everything goes perfectly.
Yeah.
Yay. All right.
All right.
That's great.
All right.
That's wonderful. All right. So, all right. I'll let you introduce your monologue and then you can go for it.
Okay. So my monologue is called "You Say Witches Like It's a Bad Thing," and if you can find out later on, you'll see where I get the gist of it. But this is a monologue I've done based off of another monologue I've done called Define Black. And if I can find time later on, I can share the link to that other monologue. But this is a monologue I originally wrote in honor of the 100th anniversary of the right to vote. So hope you enjoy. Dumb. Not qualified. An extremely low IQ person. Dummy. Crazed crying lowlife. If Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy the country? Look at that face! Would anyone vote for that? Can you imagine that? The face of our next president. Wonderful looking while on the ice, but up close and personal, she could only be described as attractive if you like a woman with a bad complexion who is built like a linebacker. Ariana Huffington is unattractive both inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. He made a good decision. Heidi Klum. Sadly, she's no longer a 10. Let me have a second to take a deep breath. These are all tweets from our so-called commander-in-chief, who I lovingly refer to as the idiot. Let me ask you ladies who voted for the idiot a question. Why? Why did you vote for a coward who can't even defend himself without going on Twitter to write disparaging comments against those who speak the truth? Why did you vote for a male chauvinist who only values the physical appearances of women and not their inner qualities? Why did you vote for a racist who finds blacks dumb, have a low IQ, and only sees them and women as property? Have you forgotten the journey women made to get the right to vote in the first place? Is it that hard for you to see women who aren't content to go back home or stay in the kitchen, make progressive strides for the very rights the idiot and his cronies want to take away? I mean, would you rather live back in the dark ages where women didn't have any rights at all and just stood there looking pretty and not be respected as a person, but rather as a thing? Suffragette Matilda Jocelyn Gage once compared the persecution of women's suffrage to the persecution of witches, but not because of their black magic or riding a broomstick, but for their strength, their desire to change their present circumstances for a brighter tomorrow for their daughters and granddaughters, their determination to be treated as equals and not be seen as inferior or as objects, their yearning to be valued for qualities of courage, open-mindedness, sincerity, kindness, leadership, creativity, vision, persistence, intelligence, and so much more. What about Susan B. Anthony? What about Elizabeth Cady Stanton? What about Harriet Fortin Purvis? What about Marianne Shadd Carey? What about Frances Ellen Watkins Harper? What about Ida B. Wells? What about Emmeline Pankhurst? What about Alice Paul? What about Fannie Lou Hamer? What about Ella Baker? And what about Diane Nash? and so many more women of all races who aren't in the history books. I guess they must be witches too. I've got news for you ladies who support the idiot. This isn't the 18th or 19th century anymore, or even the Dark Ages for that matter. This is 2020, specifically 100 years since our right to vote was granted to us. Though in my case, it's been 55 years since the right to vote was granted to us Black and minority women. We're not going back to the kitchen. We're not going to stand there and look pretty. We're not going to devalue human rights. We're not going to stop fighting for equality in the workplace, in our homes, and in our nation. We're not going to stop raising our voices for the victims of rape, sexual assault, domestic violence, harassment, and other misogynistic attacks. We're not going to stop protesting for paid and longer maternity leave, access to birth control, and rights over our bodies. We're not going to be silent to further fuel the problems of racism, sexism, homophobia, and fear of the unknown. This is why we vote. This is why our ballots matter. We may have won the right to vote, but we shouldn't forget the struggles the witches have made to make that possible. Be they white, Black, Native American, Asian, Indian, Indigenous, lesbian, transgender women, and non-binary. When you think about it, women who want a better future for their children and grandchildren are witches. When you think about it, women who are no longer accepting the things they can't change, but are changing the things they cannot accept, are witches. When you think about it, women who want to move forward and not give in to fear because change is the only constant are witches. When you think about it, women who are raising strong daughters and sons to respect each other without any fear or prejudice against color, religion, sexuality, and nationality are witches. When you really think about it, witches aren't very bad beings after all. And guess what? We're here to stay. Thanks, Mom.
Yay! Great job, Nessa. Oh gosh, I about died when you pulled out the hat.
I was tempted to do a cackle, but that would be too over the top, so.
Oh, you know, let's do it. That's so great. Oh my gosh. What? Awesome. Yes, witches are here. We're everywhere. Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much, Nessa, for doing this live. This was totally live. All right, we'll see you later. Okay, so our next person is the wonderful Marge.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Marge. Marge and I have known each other a long time, and I'm so glad she's finally able to do a show with me because she lives in Georgia now, so she can never do my New York shows. So another quarantine silver lining.
Indeed.
All right, so you have done a wonderful Evita parody.
Yes.
If you'd like to set it up for us. Mars does cosplay, and she's so good.
Thank you. I've been dying to try to get into the political scene. The timing has not worked out, but this time actually did. So totally trying to bring in a little bit of the individualism, the outspoken Evita paradigm into, women's suffrage and the background that people don't know. I'm so happy to see so many other people that are in the show talking about the BIPOC and other people of color who have actually contributed to helping the women's rights movement, because not a lot of people know that it even happened. So that's what
Absolutely. All right, well, let's see it. I can't wait.
Excellent.
I don't really think you know the depth they've hid in history so on women's suffrage. Let's get this show on the road, let's make it obvious. BIPOC helped get gals votes.
Lies, flare, doubt, whispers, press, noise, smile, temperance, chance, tactics, strings, banners, race, judgments, mistreatment, privilege.
Sojourners from New York, she fought for her freedom, orated conventions, was a maven with words. But they changed her speeches, her true voice was sacrificed. She never stopped fighting for women's
Lies, flare, doubt, whispers, press, noise, smile,
Next we have
temperance.
Ida, campaigned against lynching, raised children while working, and called out Susan B. for making blacks march last. She refused to sacrifice. Her founded clubs worked toward our women's
Lies,
rights.
flare, doubt, whispers, press, noise, smile, temperance, chance, tactics, strings, banners, race, judgments, mistreatment, privilege.
And the Iroquois great love peace held clan mothers and equality in a confederacy of main inspiration. Gertrude Marcel urged black women fighters to use their typewriters, learn their history too. To get women voting, we knew there'd be sacrifice, and well worth the effort. Miss Harriet Tubman held speeches and gave her support. And Frederick Douglass gave resources he could afford. Bravo to these heroes. They bravely led us to suffrage, equality, our responsibility. Look for BIPOC heroes, because you want to know what they did in history. Write your school board's letters, call your Congress reps, and keep on fighting for our true history.
Yes! Yes! So good! Love some Evita.
Yes. It was great because they actually talked about votes for women, and that's what actually got like the whole idea in my mind, because during I don't remember, it was another song, probably A New Argentina, where there were women with the sashes. Even there, you know, talking about, I was like, oh, that would be so great if I could put that in for Evita, yes. And that's my favorite song from the host show, so.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad you got a reason to do it then. Yay.
Happy to be here.
All right. Well, we'll see Marge a little bit later for the final number. But so next up, we have some stand-up. Our stand-up for the evening from Lauren.
Hello, everyone. Oh, sorry, Jennifer. Lauren, I threw her in a cage and I said it's time for me to go on. I am, for those who haven't figured out, Melania Trump.
Oh, well, such an honor, I guess, Melania, to have you.
I just spoke more than I have in my entire marriage. Oh.
Okay, well, we'll give you the floor so you can you can tell us whatever it is you want.
Great. Oh, you know, I see you already getting a little mad that I showed up. Okay, so let's talk about this. Listen, I don't care to you about so many things. Politics, being first lady, humanity. I think that we can come together on after that piece of garbage. I have to live in this dump. They have the same vacuum since Hoover. And I'm so afraid Donald is the third president to be impeached, that he'll be second to get stuck in a bathtub. Oh, and also for these sapphic people out there, this is this joke. Oh, Donald said, that the cigars in the Oval Office have not been replaced since. Yes, Eleanor Roosevelt used them as a dildo. Oh, what a dumb hair. You know, fans, people are getting on all the time. Melania, we're the first family to not have a dog in the White House for so long. Well, with Ivanka and Jared working here, I had already counted 2. So, fans, I think we have so much to come on. We need to keep talking about this, okay? I have a survival strategy for you that I've been using since the day I met Donald, that I think that can help you survive in the pandemic world, okay? This is what you're going to do, ready? You're going to get up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, denying reality every day keeps the panic attack away. Denying reality every day keeps the panic attack away. Oh, so good, so good. I've been doing some new things during quarantine, exploring in my glam room. TikTok. Maybe you've been on, yes? I do the dances, but I add my own special flavor, okay? So I'm going to teach you now the blinding lights challenge, okay? Ready? Okay. Oh, by the way, the dance challenges on TikTok is what kids were doing instead of the homeschool. Okay. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Consuela, come do it for me. And that is the Blinding Lights Challenge, Melania style. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fans, I want to show you a magic trick you can try tonight. So I want you to ask a man in your life about Joe Rogan. Okay, I've been listening to podcasts, and he's going to answer, oh, I know Joe Rogan. Yes, right. Such admiration in eyes, because fans, Joe Rogan is Oprah for the bros. I was watching some Netflix during quarantine, and I saw Michelle Obama's documentary called Becoming, and I was so inspired that I wrote this book. It's a very good book. I'm very excited to release it. It's going to be coming soon to a Amazon queue near you. I don't think the Trump women get enough credit. We are very brave, okay? Kellyanne Conway, dramatic facelift. Ivanka has been wearing veneers since she was 7. And me, I haven't been able to move my face since 1996. Where's our Purple Heart? I watched footage of the protest, fans, and another thing we have in common. That slogan that you used is the same thing I said to Donald when I renegotiated my prenup. Okay, go. No justice, no peace. Oh, so I want to clear this up, fans. Can we clear this up? Okay, contrary to popular opinion, I did not come to this country in a shipping container. No. Like a lady, I blew a billionaire into a plane. Also, some people say, I speak 5 languages. Okay, naysayer. Okay, I do. And I'm going to show you Italian. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, Gucci. Valentino Armani, Ferragamo, Milano, Parmigiano. I also speak the French. Okay, ready? Bonjour, baguette, bulldogs. It's so nice to see a diverse audience here today. I perform around these Zooms for different comedy shows. Diversity, the rich white Republicans. Not so much a fan of Melania comedy. No, it's offensive to them to see women on Zoom with the clothes on. Very, very, very offensive. So, I also want to say, my son is named Baron, but I did want to name him Count. A little more regal, no? But my Donald said, no son of mine will be named after breakfast cereal. No fun. It's interesting to see how life evolves, though, fans. You know, as a model, I stand and walk, and as the wife of the Donald Trump, I lie and wait until it's over. Okay, fans. So listen, I want you to vote. It's very, very important. I don't care if you think Biden is a donkey. It's better than the ass we have in there. That is a joke, of course, because one must not bite the hand that can pay for the kidney operation. So I'm going to get into this, but listen, I want to tell you first, before we get into my closing, getting the orange that stains that my husband has put on all of us is going to be very difficult. So may I recommend Trump Off soap? It gets the orange out of all of the nooks and the crannies. Let me tell you, you can get yours at themelaniashow.com. Okay. It's really a thing, and we will send it to you. We will also send it especially to your Trump and conservative supporting families to piss them off. Okay. All right. So listen, fans, my publicist wants me to be more relatable, so I wrote a rap. And I'm going to be even more relatable and give myself a beat. Okay, this is about voting. Very important in 2020. Get Melania out of the White House of garbage and make her great again. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. There's so much drama in the Washington, D.C. It's hard for Melania with the double D's, but somehow, some way, keep coming up with stupid BBShes like every single day. May I kick a little sense to the Dems and make a few comments as I breeze through 2020. Trump's term still going because too many stay home. Scroll on social media, don't make big waves because they ain't changed until you get in their space. So what you gonna do, shiz? You got lots of robot trolls and a Russian do. So turn on the light and open the door, or don't complain to me no more. So we got to organize with this. Jump up, get out, get everyone to listen. Marching down the street, holding signs with witty and ironic sayings is how you maybe could take it back. With my mind on the votes and the votes on my mind. Marching down the street, signing voters, talking to the moderate is how you will take it back. With my mind on the vote and this White House driving crazy my mind. Thank you, Pride and Blue. Thank you, Snoop Dogg. Someone get me a gin and juice pronto. And I am Melania. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Melania. And thank you to Lauren, wherever she is.
Oh, maybe she'll come back later to say hello. I don't know. I had to unlock the cage, but she's a little pissed.
Okay, we'll give her some time to cool down, and then we'll bring her back later. All right. Thank you. Okay, so we're about 2/3 of the way through the show, folks, and so I just wanted to take this moment to remind you, if you've tuned in late, that all of these performers have worked very, very hard to make these videos, to write this stand-up, to write these monologues for your viewing pleasure, and all of our theater jobs are dead right now. All of our comedy clubs are closed right now, and we could really use support because we work very hard to do this. So please, suggested donation, $10. The payment info is scrolling right now below. And if you're here to see a specific performer, please put their name in the memo line so I know to give them credit for your donation. Thank you very much for supporting the arts. Okay, so I am our next person. So this is very difficult for me to talk about without giving you a whole lecture on how the 15th Amendment was passed, but I will try and keep it brief. So as I mentioned a lot earlier, I did a lot of research in anticipation of this cabaret for the 19th Amendment, and I kept running across things saying like the suffragettes were racist, and I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry, what? The suffragettes were racist? Like, these are women that I have idolized all through my growing up. Like, the suffragettes were the best. Like, it is really hard to find women in American history that can be your heroes. And so it's like, you're telling me there's something wrong with my heroes. So I did a little research into it and watched some documentaries, and there's so much more to the story. Just the women's suffrage movement was not its own thing. Like, it was very intertwined with the fight for rights for Black Americans. Prior to the Civil War, suffragists and abolitionists had a huge overlap. They were fighting for each other's causes. And then after the Civil War, when the 15th Amendment was getting passed, women wanted to be included in getting the vote along with Black men. But the powers that be said no. And that caused a big split in the women's movement. Some of the women still supported the 15th Amendment, thinking like voting is still good. And some of the other women, notably Susan B. Anthony and Katie Stanton, refused to support the 15th Amendment. And also said some pretty racist stuff about how they deserve to vote more than black men. Susan B. Anthony and Frederick Douglass had been really good friends up to this point, and this ended their friendship for many years. And then later on, after the South succeeded in basically re-disenfranchising black men and women were campaigning for the right to vote, the Southern states really didn't want to let women vote because they were afraid if they did, they would have to let black people vote too, because heaven forbid. And at one of the big marches, Alice Paul was the big leader of the marches in the 1910s. And she had a big march on Washington with delegates from all the states. I think there were 45 states at that point. And some of the Southern ladies came to her and said, "We can't march unless the march is segregated." And she was like, "Wait, what?" And they were like, "Yeah, you have to have the march segregated." And Alice Paul was like, "Well, okay." She decided to go ahead and do that rather than rather than lose the support of these women. Again, very disappointing. Alice Paul, big hero of mine, and I'm like, "What the heck, Alice? What are you doing?" Fortunately, Ida B. Wells refused to deal with that segregated march. She jumped in the parade anyway, so she can be my new hero. But it just goes to show, there's been a lot of talk lately about a lot of former American flawless heroes we had on a pedestal to find out that their records were a lot more complicated. So I wrote a song about that.
I was told this. That's not the way it is. True story is, there's more than this. In school, I learned all about this fight, women speaking out. All I wanted was to be like Susie Anthony. I thought everything seemed right, women fighting the good fight. And then when it all was said and done, great, we won. But that wasn't it. When school books omit, they choose to displace the issue of race. It turns out there's more to learn in the core story. Tell me, why the heck is history so damn complicated? Finding out your heroes were actually flawed gets me frustrated. Facts are facts though. People try and they strive, but they make choices that you'll look back on and wish that they had done things different so this progress wasn't tainted. No, no, no. It all started out so strong, working hard to right the wrongs. In sync, all together, suffragist and abolitionist. Groups split and old friendships broke over who would get the vote. Women had to wait and they were pissed. Their chance was missed. White men made them choose and they had to lose. Totally get that, but why spew racist crap? The South to placate, you agree to segregate your marches. Tell me, why the heck is history so damn complicated? Finding out your heroes were actually flawed gets me frustrated. Facts are facts though. People try and they strive, but they make choices that you look back on and wish that they had done things different so this progress wasn't tainted. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. And so, what do I do now? I won't let this get me down. I will take this lesson taught to me by history. When you start a fight and demand your rights, it's not just your own. You can't go alone. If they make you choose refuse and solidarity and say, hey, I know that social change can get complicated, but the way we get it is to keep each other activated. Life is long, so you might fall, things will stall, but we won't split apart, and together we can turn it into victory because we collaborated. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, that was my Avril Lavigne phase with so much eyeliner. Oh, so much eyeliner. I hope you enjoyed that. And the message I took away from that too was, quote unquote happy ending, to really oversimplify things. When we did all the civil rights legislation of the 60s for job discrimination and college admissions, we included race and sex together in all those civil rights laws. So yay, we get it done when we come together. Yay. Okay. Our next person is Sheer again from Israel.
Hi. Do you hear me?
Hey. Yes.
I'm worried.
So we're gonna keep it going with the historical stuff about women voting. So you kind of got the international women's voting history in yours.
Right. Right. I chose to tell the story about the international women rights. But in general, I think we're strong women, all of us, and tough, independent, and revolutionary. And we need to fight our own rights. And let's show the world how to vote like a woman.
Awesome. Let's see it.
Got a good job in the city, working for you men every night and day, and we never earned $1 above you. Wanna change the way things have always been. Big world, we're done hiding. Proud women keep on fighting. Voting, voting, voting like a woman. Fought a lot of men in Congress. There's still a lot to say after all these years, but we never thought it will be easy. And still you dress up like a lady and you win like a queen. Big world, we're done hiding, and proud women keep on fighting. Voting, voting, voting like a woman. New Zealand was the first to do it, and right before the Spanish was United States. The French were next to follow, then India and Morocco, and finally in the 70s, thank you Switzerland, we got as far as the space station, and still fighting discrimination. Voting, voting, voting like a woman. Voting, voting, voting like a woman. Voting, voting, voting like a woman. Breaking, breaking, breaking the glass ceiling. Woo!
All right, yay! Was that the Creedence? Was that the Tina Turner or the Creedence Clearwater version?
Yeah, it's the rock version, but it's fun. It's just fun to watch it. I try to make the voice.
I couldn't believe that stuff about Switzerland. Like, I don't know how they didn't how they didn't just put in their kill all the men program, like waiting that long. Switzerland.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Switzerland.
All right, Cher.
Finally.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Cher. All right. Next, we have the lovely Gwen again.
Hi.
Hey. All right. So for your second, another original song, you want to go ahead and set that up for us?
Oh, yeah, sure. So I wrote this song as a letter to my mother. My mom took me shopping after I graduated college for a pair of slacks for when I got a real job as a secretary, which has never happened. I've been a musician my whole life. And so I was just very baffled by the fact that my mother didn't think that I could be anything more than a secretary or somebody's wife. So I wrote this song as a letter to her, and I hope it brings comfort to anyone who comes from the same background as me. So I hope you enjoy.
All right, let's see it.
How come you never told me I could be anything I wanted? When I told you I wanted to sing songs, you looked at me like I was in the wrong. Oh, I wished you had said, my sweet girl, you are brave, you are smart. May you always have the strength to follow your heart, to live a life you love. Your life can be anything you want it to. Don't let anyone doubt this true. For you are a woman after my heart. What happened to the fire in your eyes? You used to tell me stories of you in the past, but that was before you settled down. You said the same words for me too. Oh, I wished you had said, my sweet girl, you are bright, you are smart. May you always have the strength to follow your heart, to live a life you love. Your life can be anything you want it to. Don't let anyone doubt this truth. For you are a woman after my heart. And oh, if you share a story like me, sometimes mothers can be brave, but their daughters can be. And oh, if you share a story like me, sometimes mothers can be brave, but their daughters can be. My sweet girl, you are brave, you are smart. May you always have the strength to follow your heart,
That was lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, everybody can be very, very strong, even if you come from a background where it's the opposite. Change it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gwen.
Thank you.
All right. Now we have again Sydney.
Hi.
Hey.
That was so beautiful. And I think it actually connects like quite seamlessly. I feel like that was probably done intentionally to my little parody of In My Own Little Corner from Cinderella, which captures a lot of the things that I try to tell the kids I babysit, that they can be whoever they want, regardless of what may be traditionally expected of them. Spoiler alert, I'm going to name some influential women in government, past and present, and not all of them are people who I agree with their policies and their politics 100%, but I really respect the contributions they have made. I also mention my vice presidential pick because I filmed this before the actual pick came out. I still think that Tammy Duckworth is incredible, and I look forward to seeing what she does.
Totally.
I don't 100% agree with like who has been chosen, but I'm still gonna get out and vote for her because she's our best hope. And everyone, please do.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's see it.
Men want me to be meek as a mouse and to hear a command and obey. But I know of a spot in the house where no one will stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whoever I want to be. Inspired by Alex O.C., I can make the country fair and vote in humane policies. I am Ruth Bader Ginsburg or Kamala Harris. I am the first female Senator Hattie C. I am Hillary Clinton running for POTUS. Thanks to the work of Susan Anthony. I'm a girl, men get mad at, they judge me with dismay. They'd prefer that I just stick to clothes and hair. But instead, I stay here in my own little corner, voting blue in my new little chair. I can be whoever I want to be. I am Geraldine Ferraro, I am Sotomayor, I am Tammy Duckworth, hopefully as VP. I'm an economic lawyer named Elizabeth. It's my goal to fix our broken economy. On the House floor I approach to make my statement, and I find I must face the patriarchy. I am lost in the Congress, outnumbered by white men, when I see these heroines in their lair. And I'm glad to know I have women in my corner, not alone in my own little chair.
Love that. So fun. All right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sydney.
you.
That was so fun.
Speak for the finale.
Yes, see you for the finale. All right. Awesome. All right. Next we have again Julie.
Hi.
Hey. So we're continuing with the house, the kind of housewife theme. So we have, I think, a 60s housewife now, right?
Yeah, I thought that was important because I know stereotypically, I love 60s music. I hope some of you out there do as well. I think it's important to note that women have always been real fierce and powerful and fighting for our rights. And in the 60s, they seem to be like the cute little rebels. And in particular, I picked a Leslie Gore hit because Leslie appears to be this cute little conformist, but she actually is like badass bitch. So I wanted some of that in the song.
All right, let's see it.
You know, just because you're a man doesn't mean I don't have a voice too, you know? You don't own me just because you gave me a ring. You don't own me. Can't be in charge of everything. You can't tell me about my body. You don't know how a baby feels. Can't take away my autonomy. As men, that isn't part of your deal. You don't own me. Can't tell me how to spend my cash. You don't own me. Sometimes your face I want to smash. You can't tell me my skirt's too short. My fashion is my own business. I will wear pants without your snort. It's my right how I want to dress. I'm smart and there's more to me than just what you stupid men want. There's more than this body you see. My brain and wit do very much dance. You know, just because you gave me a house and money doesn't mean you get to tell me what to do. I've got rights, and you know what? It's a new age for us gals. It is. 'Cause I have a voice to share. I have opinions too. From how I want to wear my hair to how to make this country true. I'm smart and there's more to me than just what you stupid men want. There's more than this body you see. My brain and wit do very much not. 'Cause I have a voice to share. I have opinions too. From how I want to wear my hair to how to make this country true. You do not own me.
I love that end. All right. Thank you so much, Julie.
you.
We'll see you for the final number. All right, so we're bringing back Angel.
Hello.
Hey, I loved this song that she's gonna do so much. I had to make it the penultimate number. You want to tell us what it is?
So before we start, I want to read a fun little quote from Trump that came out a few days ago. A lot of you probably have heard this one. They want 25 billion for the post office. Now they need that money in order to make the post office work so it can take all these millions and millions of ballots, fraudulent. But if they don't get those two items, that means you can't have universal mail-in voting because you there, not equipped to have it. And I don't know about you, but when I heard that, I just said no.
No.
'Cause I need to vote. I need to get them out. So, bitch better have my ballots.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah. Go Fefe. Yeah. Bitch better mail my ballots. Donald Trump is getting scared. Bitch better mail my ballots. Election's coming and he ain't prepared. It's alright, you owe me. Out here hoping for Russia's hack. Bitch better mail my ballots. Votes and rights under attack. Going fraud. You're concerned, don't worry me. Voted absentee 3 times. Bigly trouble we gonna be with COVID and long line shit. Don't think like you are a president for life. Don't act like we forgot. We call the shots. La bruh. America ain't Russia. Putin ain't my boss, so bitch better mail my ballot. Bitch better mail my ballots. It's a right you owe me. Bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my ballot. Turn back history to white men needing property to vote. 1920 finally got 19th Amendment wrote. 55 years black folks voting after we destroyed Jim Crow. Wait, that's true. No. Is that true?
I mean, I get it. In terms of years, we think about it. Voting Rights Act, 1965. But when you think about it in terms of longevity, years, 55 years, like universal voting rights isn't even a senior citizen yet. We literally just got, what? We don't have universal voting rights? Who can't vote? Puerto Rico can't vote! Well, actually, I'm not surprised. Most people don't know that Puerto Rico is a part of America. Or exists. Like our president. So U.S. territories like Guam and American Samoa. Ex-convicts can't vote. No. I saw 13. I see what you're doing. And now we're having this big problem with mail-in ballots. I mean, seriously? Like...
Bruh. Millions of people wrote in their votes back in 2016. Waited 4 years and now it's time we wipe the White House clean. Shit, your lies fall flat like the people who actually drank the bleach. Really? You cannot take a vote. We call the shot. Like bruh. We fighting for our rights. You will not suppress me. So bitch better mail my ballots. Bitch better mail my ballots. It's a right you owe me. Bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my ballots. Bitch better mail my ballots, okay? It's a right you owe me. Bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my, bitch better mail my ballots.
Yes! So good!
It was so fun to do.
Yeah, you look like you're having a great time. Oh my gosh, Angel. Yes. Vote, everybody. All right. Yes, vote. Okay, so it's time for our final number of the evening. It's our group number. So this number has Angel, Sydney, Lauren, Marge. I'm forgetting someone. Me. There's one more. Whose else is in it? Julie. Yes. I knew I'd forget somebody and that would happen. Okay, so this is the number I promised everybody that I updated it on Tuesday with our big news of Kamala. This song is so great. I really hope you enjoyed. Take it away.
We've had presidents be young. We've had presidents be old. We've had presidents who died giving speeches in the cold. We've had 5 who were named John and 6 who were named James. What ain't we had? We ain't had dames. We've had a Speaker of the House
And 3 Secretaries of State.
but there's one last big glass ceiling for which we've had to wait. We've had 4 Supreme Court justices, but still we have to yell. What don't we have? You know damn well. This idea that women are too emotional to be president is so dumb. LBJ once pulled his penis out to a reporter and nicknamed it Jumbo. So why can't we have a thing? Simply no reason. reason you can name why we shouldn't elect a dame.
We feel restless, we feel blue.
We've had enough hostility.
We feel sick of hearing questions of electability.
We feel tired as we fight for rights we thought we should expect.
What don't we feel? We don't feel respect.
We're trying very hard to hang on to our last bit of hope. Because the most powerful woman in the United States has long been Oprah.
So it's time we had a dame for our president. Hear us loudly all proclaim that we want to elect a dame. This lady started the campaign without precedent. But turns out we hoped in vain that we nominate a dame.
So we didn't get our wish. We have to stick with Joey B.
But thankfully he promised us a female VP.
And no matter what the haters say, she's chosen for her merits.
Our next VP is Kamala Harris. And Trump she will take aim. So we can't move past this great shame. There's so much she overcame for this country to reclaim, the damage to contain before we go down in flames. Who better than a dame to set right what they've made? There ain't a thing that's wrong with this country at large that can't be cured by putting in charge a girly, womanly, female, feminine, fucking kick-ass dame.
Yes! Oh my god, that was so fun. And big shout out to vocaldistancing.com and Clayton Daniel Briggs for putting that together for us. He's awesome. Check him out. All right. That, my lovely people, is our show. So thank you to Angel, to Sydney, to Julie, to Marge, to Lauren. And we also have Sheer and Gwen and Nessa. Did we get everybody in? Yay! Thank you so much for watching our show tonight. I'm going to play the credits in just a minute, and it will have the payment information. Again, please support these wonderful artists. They worked very hard to bring this wonderful night of entertainment to you, and I appreciate it so much. So over the credits, just for Marge, I recorded a song that I wrote and then didn't use for the show. So enjoy. Guys, thank you so much for watching for our first online show. Woo! Good night.
Look at those guys, isn't it neat? Having full rights makes a person complete. Too bad that I'm just a girl who wants everything. Something much more than just a household, and a husband who thinks I should do what I'm told. Pondering my fate, I think, yes, I want everything. So I finally have rights to own property. My money you can't take for yours. It's much better now in 1920, but it's just not enough. I want more. I want to be in the public sphere. I want to go to college, going each day to what do you call it? Oh, job. Walking around, you don't get too far. bikes are required for riding to protest, marching along down what's that word again? Street. Out where they talk, out where they joke, out where they are allowed to go vote. Men are so free, they get to be part of the world. What would I give if I could live on my own? Say so. What would I pay to spend a day allowed to wear pants? If we demand, they'll understand that they can't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, we are driven, we're gonna stand. I'm ready to know what the scholars know. I'm pretty sure that my brain won't explode. Why on earth do you think I can't? What's the word? Learn. Now it's our turn. Wouldn't I love to give history one